Okay, good morning, everybody. So today I'm going to do the first assignment for the week 7, the last week, where I will have to do a video recording for the. I think it is the third part of this package of video. So I will have to do a recording and read all of this stuff and submit the link on YouTube as I usually do for this course. You're getting similar question to the ones you did in your version. Mhm. You should be well practiced in answering this question now. Good luck. Okay. For defining a server, describe the difference between a server role and a server features. Which roles and features a server needs. Component. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let the video stay like this, but I'm not gonna alter it anyway. Anything. I thought after reading this video, I would have some time, or I would have other section in this quiz to read, but I didn't know beforehand. Okay, so I'm gonna describe the this question. I'm gonna answer this answer. That's a terrible mistake I made. Okay, so for the first question, to describe the core components of a virtual machine and explain how you would leverage virtualization technology in a business settings. Okay, so a virtual machine has seven seven core components, but to talk about virtual machine, you need an hypervisor. An hypervisor is a software that's gonna help you to run a virtual machine. That's gonna help you when you have your virtual machine to run it, to use it. So there are two types, the type 1 and type 2. The type 1 helps you to run your virtual machine directly over the hardware. The type 2 helps you to run your virtual machine over an existing operating system. But the second one is is the guest OS. The guest OS is like which virtual machine, which operating system you're gonna run over your virtual machine. It can be a Mac OS, Linux, or Windows. The third one is VMware tools. The VMware tools is happy to make a balance between the hardware, the guest operating system, and the virtual machine to see if you can run your virtual machine over this computer. And we have the virtual disk is where we're gonna store the data of a virtual machine, and we have a virtual network adapter to help the virtual machine to connect to the internet and communicate with other virtual machine. After that, we have um, we have that we can talk about, like we can say like hardware. Virtual hardware is the CPU, the RAM of the virtual machine. But we're gonna take these resources from the computer we are build the virtual machine. Yes, and to use the virtualization in the business settings, I would say um, in the business settings, um, yes, virtual machine is a great possibility. Virtualization. Virtualization can help you save more money, reduce the cost by using the cloud to build your resources, your virtual machine, your network virtually instead of buying a lot of hardware. Also, it can offer you a good security. You can secure your system better. For example, if you use Microsoft Azure is going to help you with that, and your system will be more secure than before. For the second question, server wasn't featured. So The role of a server is to help the computers to communicate between them. Before that, we have the peer-to-peer connection where the computers can communicate directly, but not without a server. When you have the server have the computer to communicate before them. So we have a domain. That's the role of a server. The features. Talking about the features, let me talk about a physical server first. A physical server is like a computer. It has RAM, it has CPUs, big CPUs, two CPUs, several RAMs, several hard drive, so that can have the server to store a bunch of data. And also the server can have like fan to help the server to cool down his system. I think those are principal features of of a server, physical server. But when we're talking about a virtual server or um, like the operating system servers, like the Windows, the Server 2025, when we put an Active Directory domain system on it, we have a lot of features. We can create users, we can put computers on this domain, and we can create group folders. Those are the features we can use for that. And they're gonna serve a need. They're gonna help you run your business or the system smoothly, and they're gonna help you to fix if there is a problem. They're gonna help you to meet the need of the business. If you need to put someone in the system, if you need to remove someone, if you need to give someone a specific assignment, a specific role, that's the role of the server. I think the primary purpose of an Active Directory is the Active Directory help with the credential that help you to put your password and username to see if this person is authorized to get access to the domain. So without the Active Directory, we everybody can get access in it. But the Active Directory gonna do exactly what you set up your domain to do, and it's going to give access with some people that try to enter the system. Uh, Also, the Active Directory, the domain controller, they do exactly the same thing, but with that we can do more with the Active Directory. With the Active Directory, we can create a domain account to rule over the system, and with it we can create folders. For example, we can create users. I can use my Active Directory to create a user and say this user is not going to have certain rights, certain permission over this folder, or this domain is not gonna be able to write. You can only read this folder. That is a pretty common example that we can use with the Active Directory system. So as I said before I started this video, I didn't know I didn't know if I should submit this after recording my video. So that is the reason I let the video record it. I didn't stop it. And that's a terrible mistake. I didn't understand the concept of that. So you can see my video take 2 minutes. That's crazy. 2 minutes. So the video is supposed to last for 18 minutes. That's a mistake. That's my bad. So I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I hope you understand that. So I do my best to let the video run, to let the video recording, and to provide exactly some the answers of this question. So thank you so much.